What's guys, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Conan and today we're going to be eating and training like Greg Doucette, so let's get into it. So the other day I purchased Greg Doucette's Anabolic Cookbook 2.0 along with his training manual. And now I know what you're going to say, oh my god, didn't those books come out like 2 years ago? And now yes they did, you do have a good point. I did however spend quite a bit of money on them, and so you best believe that I'll be giving my honest review on both of these books. So we're going to be trying out recipes from his Anabolic Cookbook. Along with that we're also going to be following one of his workouts in his workouts book. So without any further ado, let's go start making some breakfast. Alright, so for breakfast we're making some banana Nutella French toast roll-ups. So you only need a few ingredients for these, and basically with them you're going to put them into a bowl and you're going to mix it, or I guess mash all the ingredients until they're nice and mashed. And then with that mashed kind of paste, you're going to spread the paste into 4 slices of some regular ass bread, and then you're going to add the sliced banana on top. Then you're going to roll out the bread and pinch around the edges to seal in the filling like a burrito. Then on the side you're going to whisk some egg whites, cinnamon and vanilla extract into a bowl until fully mixed. Then you're going to heat a pan over medium heat and spray with cooking spray. Once the pan has achieved medium heat, submerge the sealed bread pockets into the egg white, cinnamon, vanilla extract mixture. Remove and place into the pan until the egg whites are fully cooked. Alright, so with the Nutella French toast, there was actually way too much egg white dip, so I just poured the rest on top. And it looks kind of weird now, but I'm hoping it tastes pretty good because it is smelling pretty good in the kitchen right now. Remove from the pan and plate with optional toppings of powdered peanut butter, either mixed with water or dry, strawberries and some sugar-free syrup. Serve and enjoy. Alrighty, so here we have the Nutella French toast. So this looks absolutely amazing. Add some more sliced banana on top and some syrup as well. So here's a quick little close-up for you guys. It's smelling really, really good. That tastes amazing. Obviously, it's not like Nutella, but it's not far off it. So I'll be honest, the serving size isn't that big. I mean, it's only 2 small little pieces. So definitely, if you are a bigger eater, I would probably recommend doubling the recipe, but taste-wise, really delicious. So probably give this like definitely in the 8s. I'd say 8.4 out of 10. So yeah, we're gonna eat this right now and then we're gonna head over to the gym. Hell yeah. Alrighty guys, the breakfast is done and now it is time to go train. So when it comes to the workout portion of today's video, it comes with a lot of like, I wouldn't necessarily say fluff, but there's a lot of just extra information that I don't really think, I mean obviously like it is good to like kind of know these things, but I feel like it's just kind of like unnecessary. So in the first couple pages of his book, he obviously goes about who he is, his credentials and stuff like that. He talks about mindset, cardio, diet, and then towards the end of the book, he'll actually talk about the weight training component of things and also give you some sample workout programs. And so that's basically what we're here for. We're here to do the workout. So when it comes to his workouts, he has a couple templates for you to follow. So he has a beginner template, an intermediate template, and then a hardcore template. And so considering that we are hardcore, we're going to be doing one of his hardcore workouts. And we're choosing the legs and biceps workout, which I have never done before. I never trained legs and biceps on the same day, especially my quads, glutes, hams, calves, plus another muscle group. I mean, that just sounds like way too much for me. But yeah, we'll see how things go. So he splits up the workouts in 2 different phases. So the first phase is picking a compound lift and doing straight sets with them. So we get to choose here between a couple options. So we can either choose to do a barbell back squat of choice or a machine squat, such as a hack squat or a V squat or leg press variation. So today we're choosing the back squat. We're doing 4 sets here. So the first set is pretty light at 15 reps. The second set is a bit moderate in weight, doing about 12 sets. And then the third set is heavy, aiming for about 10 to 12 reps. And then the last set is the same heavy weight, going for about 9 to 12 reps here. Pretty much all out. After the main compound portion of the workout is done, he moves on to more circuit style training. So there's 3 rounds here, and in each round you're doing the abductor machine, a hip thrust or an RDL, and then a barbell or dumbbell curl, and then leg extension, and then leg curl, and then seated incline dumbbell curls, and then calf raises. And so that's round 1, and you're basically going to repeat that for 3 rounds. So it's pretty much back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I don't even know what to call this, more than a superset. It's like a quadruple set, like so back to back to back, no rest in between these sets, and then after one round is done, you get to rest. So quite interesting, never done this way of training before, but it seems pretty intense, and overall it seems like a pretty good workout.
Train harder than last time. The body needs to train harder than last time.
Alrighty guys, just trained harder than last time. Now let's go back home for the post-workout meal, which is some vegan sloppy Greggs. So the first step is you're going to heat a pan on medium to high heat. You're going to lightly spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. Add in the onions, garlic, mushrooms and pepper. Cook and stir for about 5 minutes or until thoroughly mixed with the meat. Add tomato sauce, ketchup and tomato paste. Add Sloppy Joe's seasoning mix and reduce heat to low. And then you're going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Place 2 slices of bread on a plate and spread the sloppy Gregg mixture on top of the bread. I'm not going to be using bread, however, I'll be using rice cakes instead. And that's pretty much it. Super easy to make, and it's weird because as a kid growing up, I never really grew up with like these whatever Sloppy Joe's sandwiches, but I've had these a couple times before and they're actually really good. Like I actually really enjoy it. It smells delicious, so here we go. And also in the cookbook he says to put it on some regular ass bread, but considering we had bread this morning, I thought I'd switch it up today and put it on some rice cakes. So I'm gonna stop talking and we are gonna give this a quick little taste test. That looks phenomenal. Wow. Wow, very tomatoey. There's tomatoes in here, tomato paste, tomato sauce, and ketchup with the Sloppy Joe seasoning. So it's very tomatoey. It kind of overpowers, I will say, but the onion, the vegan meat, all kind of cuts through it, and it's just a really good combination. So definitely a very good, tasty little meal. I wouldn't say it was as good as the breakfast from earlier today, so I'd probably give this a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, so as a quick little snack, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you guys know that I'm pretty much addicted to these rice cake on tuna rice cake concoction. Well, Greg has a pretty similar recipe in his recipe book, however, these are made with chicken instead of tuna. So you're gonna shred some chicken breast with a fork, and then you're gonna mix some mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and sriracha into that. You're gonna mix it until it's mixed. Then you're gonna place that mixture onto some of your rice cakes. I'm using corn cakes, however. You can use normal bread as well, but today I just decided to go with some corn cakes because in my last recipe, I already used some rice cakes and I don't want to be too repetitive here, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. You can have whatever veggies you want on top, but yeah, super easy to make, super simple, and let's see how they taste. Added some cucumber on top as well and everything but the bagel seasoning, and here is what it's looking like. I'm actually really intrigued because I've never had pulled chicken breast before, so here we go. Yo, it's weird because it has the same kind of texture and consistency as like normal tuna, but it tastes like chicken, which I really like. I think this actually may be better than like tuna on rice cakes. This is actually amazing. Wow, I'm so surprised. This is amazing. I'll just tell you guys right now, this is a big, fat, solid 9 out of 10. I'm convinced. Wow. So when it comes to cardio, Greg is a huge fan of it, and he recommends everyone to do at least 150 minutes of cardio per week. So when it comes to what type or what form of cardio you should do, it doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't interfere with your workouts. So it could be HIIT, LIST, doesn't really matter as long as you enjoy it and can stick with it consistently. Because after all, your heart is your most important muscle and we gotta make sure to train it. So as you guys know, Greg absolutely loves going on his bike, which I unfortunately don't have one, so I can't go on my bike. And also because I did a leg workout earlier today, my legs are absolutely jello. So today I'm just gonna be going on a walk, nice long walk. I am to get anywhere from about 10 to 12k steps in every single day. So that is my preferred form of cardio. And the reason why I like walking so much is because it has the least interference with my actual workouts. Because if I were to do like a HIIT workout of like all out sprints and stuff, I mean that's very taxing on your body and I won't be able to recover in time for my next leg workout, which obviously I prioritize. So again, do what works for you, do what you enjoy doing, but as long as you make sure to get anywhere from about 150 minutes of cardio per week, you should be good to go. Alright, so for dinner we're making a quick stir fry with this new pasta, which I've never had before, but this entire packet only has 25 calories, so I'm really intrigued to see how this tastes, so let's go. It smells really weird. already dinner is served. So this was probably the easiest meal we've made so far. And when I made this meal, I was a bit disappointed because obviously when you look at the package here, obviously when you're at the store, you can't actually look inside the package and see how much you get in it. But once I opened this up, I was so disappointed by how little I got. Like, yeah, it's only 25 calories per pack, but like the amount you get, I mean, it better be only 25 calories because it was a very little amount. So thankfully I did add some veggies to kind of like add more volume to it, and add some chicken breast to it as well to add some more protein. But yeah, overall pretty good sized meal, and I'm actually really intrigued to see how this tastes. I also added some sweet chili sauce on top. Just strictly gonna taste the new pasta on its own to see how it tastes. So here we go. Tastes really rubbery. It literally tastes like you're eating, you know, like those rubber bands? It literally tastes like that. It feels like you're eating that. The consistency in your mouth is, again, super rubbery. I probably didn't cook it all the way, but the good thing is that it doesn't really taste like anything. So the only thing I tasted here was pretty much just the sweet chili sauce. So it's pretty flavorless. So once you do add a couple more flavors into this meal, I'm sure it's not too bad. And considering that it's only 25 calories, I don't know. I probably won't eat it again because it was pretty expensive as well, but it is pretty good. So I mean, I'm not blown away obviously, so I'll probably give this like a 6 out of 10. Alright, so the last and final recipe of the day, we're going to be making some protein popcorn. So all you'll need is just one bag of Smart Pop, 60 grams of some Vita Fiber, 33 grams of protein powder, and then 30 grams of sugar-free syrup. And now unfortunately I could not find Vita Fiber anywhere, so I'm just going to be making this recipe without that ingredient. And now I know it may be a pretty crucial ingredient in this, but we'll just see how things go without it. So you're pretty much just going to pop the popcorn until it's popped. Make sure to get rid of all the kernels as well, because you don't want to be eating like the kernels, because that may break your teeth. So make sure to get rid of all of the kernels. Basically you're going to mix the syrup with the protein powder together, and then with that mix you're going to mix it into your popcorn. Mix it until it's mixed. And now if you can and you have the discipline to do this, he highly recommends to pop it into the freezer until they're nice and hard. But if you can't wait that long, you can definitely eat them as they are, like this. Alright, so here we have the last and final meal of the day. This is some protein popcorn, and now I actually fought the urge of not eating this while I just made it. I'd actually let it chill in the freezer for about an hour, so it should be nice and hard now. So it smells quite nice. I'm kind of looking forward to this. So yeah, this is probably the least appetizing meal of all the meals I've made so far, but hopefully it'll taste good. So probably should have used a spoon. It's actually like really frozen. Here we go. Interesting. It has like the salty flavor from the popcorn and the sweet from the protein, which is like a nice sweet and savory type of mixture, which is quite nice. This is pretty damn good. Probably not the best meal I've had today. Honestly, this is probably slightly better than the stir fry I had earlier today, so probably a 6.5 out of 10. So a common theme you may notice in Greg Doucette's Anabolic Cookbook 2.0 is that most of the recipes are pretty low in fat. And now I do get that in order for a recipe to be low in calories, I mean, the fats have to be quite low, because considering that fats have 9 calories per gram and carbs and protein only have 4 calories per gram, I mean, it makes sense that most of its recipes are high in carbs, high in protein, and lower in fat in order to keep the calories a bit lower. Although with that said though, you guys hear me talk about this pretty much every single video, but fats are absolutely essential. And so today my fat intake was quite low, so I don't really recommend strictly just following all the recipes in his recipe book. Although granted, he does have a couple recipes that do have a bit more fats. I would highly suggest either making recipes and adding more fats to it, or choosing recipes in his cookbook that do include fats in it. So think of your whole eggs, your avocados, your nuts, your seeds, stuff like that, because fats are absolutely essential for proper hormonal function, such as your testosterone and your libido. So definitely do not neglect them. Other than that though, I think the cookbook is absolutely amazing, especially if your goal is to lose weight. The recipes are pretty low in calories, and not only that, they're pretty dense as well. And so what that means is that they're very low in calories, plus they fill you up, which is absolutely ideal if your goal is to lose weight. However, if your goal is to gain weight, it may be a bit harder for you. So definitely, I mean, you can still make the recipes and, like I said, add more fats to it to increase the calories. But yeah, overall, I think it's good for most people that are trying to lose weight. If you're trying to gain weight, however, I think there are better options for you. So with that said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.